Well, breaking live at 5, an exclusive tonight on WBRC from West Alabama. We're hearing for the first time from the former Utah City employee under indictment.
Greene County court records show the grand jury indicted Corey Martin last week for allegedly misusing your tax dollars. Martin spoke with our Brian Henry exclusively this morning. Brian, live at 5 with how he's responding.
Well, Jonathan, Sarah, according to the indictment, Corey Lee Martin faces 11 allegations ranging from using his office for personal gain to using the city's debit card without authorization or permission from the mayor. Martin says the charges are erroneous.
I believe I will be okay.
Corey Martin was a familiar face on WBRC when the weather turned bad in Utah, often reminding viewers to take shelter if necessary and to tell the world Utah was prepared. Today,
It's disconcerting, when you see an 11-count indictment.
Corey Martin is facing a storm of his own. The state of Alabama is accusing Martin of doing things like buying tools such as a drill screwdriver, a battery-powered generator, and allegedly misused $11,000 from the city. Martin says he is innocent and the charges are just flat wrong.
Well, I believe in our criminal justice system. I'm definitely innocent. And at some point, the judicial system will work through its process and it will find me not guilty.
Corey Martin worked for the city of Eutaw for about 2.5 years as the city's wastewater manager and often served as Utah's public information officer.
Once you look at the actual context of it.
And therein lies the meat of it all, according to Corey Martin.
There's a couple items in there with purchases that are misconstrued that, I did make purchases that the city still has those items.
As for the part, according to the indictment, he misspent around $11,000.
I'm not even sure what those are. I never had access to city bank accounts or city funds. I never was able to write checks. The only time I expended money was with approval, usually with a credit card or a purchase order.
Utah Mayor LaTosha Johnson responded with the following. We were disappointed to hear of criminal charges against our former employee, Corey Martin. Mr. Martin ended his employment with the city in April of this year. Shortly thereafter, we became aware of potential problems. We took the matter to the chief of police and to the district attorney. Mayor Johnson goes on to say, we do not prejudge any of the facts in the case and will leave that matter to the court. We are committed to transparency in the city's finances and will have no tolerance for misuse of funds.
The one that gets under my skin.
Corey Martin says he was blindsided and has no idea where this is coming from.
The use of office for personal gain. I was not elected, I wasn't appointed. I didn't benefit from my position at the city other than from a reputational standpoint.
Now, we did reach out to the Attorney General's office in Montgomery, but we never heard back from them today. Martin, meantime, has his court arraignment set for later this month on October 31st. We also have the mayor's full statement on the WBRC News app.